How do scientists communicate? What is the meaning of communication? When you communicate, you tell someone something. Do we need to communicate? How do you communicate with your friends?
Hi, Mary speaking. I want to talk to you, you want to talk to me. We can communicate quite frequently. We'll get in touch with each other in a whole lot of ways. Communication is the way to go. Don't you know communication is the way to go? Well, you can call me, you can text me, you can email me, or you can write me a letter. We can talk to each other face to face, or I could simply come around and see you at your place. Communication is the way to go. Don't you know communication is the way to go? Well, you've got to admit.
Do you think it's important for scientists to communicate? Yes, it is. Communication is an important part of science investigations. Let's learn why do scientists communicate. Number 1, to share what they learn. Number 2, to question and check each other's work. How do they check each other's work? One way to check each other's work is to replicate or to repeat an experiment. Scientists check each other's work. One scientist will repeat another scientist's experiment so they can compare evidence and explanations. An explanation is only considered true if another person can follow the same procedure and get similar results. What if two scientists get different results? They can discuss why. They can use this information to make the procedure better for the next scientist. Now, how do scientists repeat other scientists' experiments? A scientist can repeat the same experiment that other scientists do by following the same procedure. What is the meaning of procedure? A procedure is a plan for testing a hypothesis. A procedure describes the materials the scientist will use and the steps he will follow. So scientists should write the procedure clearly to let other scientists get the same results. Let's take a simple example. If you want to make a lemonade, but you don't know how, what will you do? You will follow other people's procedure. Here are the materials that you will need, and here are the steps. You should follow the same procedure, means that you should follow the same materials and steps to get the same results. When scientists investigate, they do the same experiment several times. Each time is called a trial. Each time they do the experiment, they record the results. Now let's record data like scientists. Here is an easy experiment that you can do to investigate and record your results. At what temperature does ice cream melt? If you want to investigate that, you should do the experiment several times and record your results in each time. What tools you could use for your investigation? Think for an answer. Now, what ways you could use to record your results? You could use a chart. It's a kind of list. And you can use a bar graph. It's a graph that helps you compare data and see patterns. Both you can do on your computer or on your notebook. Now let's learn the ways the scientists use to share their investigation. Number 1, they might talk about their work at a scientific meeting. Or they might write an article that describes their investigation and conclusion. Number 3, scientists also use computers and the internet to share their investigations. What about you? How could you communicate about your own investigation? You might write a report or a journal entry, or you might give a presentation in front of your class, or you can create a poster, an exhibit, or a portfolio to display your procedure and what you have learned.